I'm Amber.
I'm Toni.
And we are
Tuned to the Moon.
And if you are, welcome back to our little space on the internet, wherever you listen or watch, and feel comfortable for being just as wired as us.
Yes.
Spooky things this week. Anything happening to you?
Oh, actually there was.
Yeah?
Yeah. So...
Well, it's your job. I'm acting surprised. I'm like, obviously.
No, but it was actually like
Right, okay,
nighttime shenanigans.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I think it was Friday night. Yeah, Friday or Saturday night anyway. So I wakes up with shouting in the street. So there's a guy smashing a bottle and all that, wanting to kill somebody, right?
Wow.
Whatever. Yeah.
People
Clearly
make
a wee
Glasgow.
after party in the East End. So that was fine. I was up, obviously being little Isa.
That was fine. No, absolutely not fine. A guy smashing a bottle wanting to kill somebody, you're like, that's just normal.
That is normal for the East End. But anyway, so...
I love the East End.
It's maybe like 1 o'clock in the morning, I think. So I goes back to sleep. Tay was up crying a few times, which had been a little bit better. So I was like, what's this all about? Then I hear what I only thought was a TV on. So I'm like, Dara, the middle one, has she got her bloody telly on? So this is
Why
now,
do you think of the middle child when you
because
hear
I could hear it was YouTube.
Oh,
I could hear that's what's his name, Ben As. Oh, you won't be there yet. Ben Asla or something like that.
oblivious.
I could hear his voice, but it was booming, right? So I jumped up, totally shat myself first of all, and then was like, I'm going to kill her. No, the noise is coming from down the stairs. And I'm like, okay, so Ayla's, we've got the garage converted. I'm like, she's staying at her friend's house. Nobody's downstairs. Runs down the stairs. Tay's iPad has just randomly turned on and started playing.
That's so freaky.
Then
Your
turns
kids
the
are in their
iPad
bed and
off.
you need a password to take it to get in. Not even that. You need to open it
I
and
know.
unlock it and
It
whatever
wasn't on
else.
charge or anything, so it's not even as if it's got to a certain point and then
But even at that, it usually would just come up a homepage, wouldn't it?
bang in the middle of YouTube. Turns it off, starts walking out the kitchen, and I've got the wee plug-in air fresheners, which I know I'll probably get hate for this and shouldn't have them on at night time anyway. All of the air fresheners, so there's 3 of them on my way back up the stairs, were all flashing blue.
Are they usually blue?
They're blue. It's a wee blue light. They were all flashing.
And is that like, I don't use them, so what does that usually mean?
I
If
think it
flashes?
happens when they're like running out normally. I've never seen it flash, but I told
Oh,
Ryan.
that's weird.
And he was like, that means it's running out. And I'm like, but all 3 of them at the exact same time when they've been topped up differently, and why are they all just going at that one point? So I was then like, okay, is this them letting me know that they're around us because of what just happened with the incident outside, letting us know we're okay? Was the YouTube thing that happened to let me know that the air fresheners, because I think that's like they were hot, so like, is it going to go on fire? Or they trying to protect me? Because obviously I just turned them all off at the
Did
wall.
you turn them off?
Yeah, because they
Good.
were all flashing. So I was like, what the hell is going on? So
Did
a lot of
you-
activity.
Did you look to see what he was saying on the clip on YouTube? Like, what
No,
bit was
never.
that?
No.
Because I imagine it was like he was saying,
Yeah, I never even
Oh,
thought
there's
of
a
that. I
spooky
think I
man.
was too half asleep at the point. But
That
the
is
flashing
so
lights were
freaky.
weird. 3 different air fresheners.
I cannot believe you get 3 air fresheners from your living room to your bedroom. That's impressive. I've got one diffuser and I don't even know if it has any liquid in it anymore. That's so
Well,
impressive.
clearly mine don't have any liquid in them anymore. That's why they're flashing at me.
But that's freaky.
I know. I was
especially when
like,
you
what's
wake up.
going on? Yeah. So I think it was maybe just like letting me know they were around us with the incident earlier on.
Did you think that's a story for the pod at
I
least?
I did. And then
That's
even
the stage I'm getting to.
last night I was lying in my bed and I'm like, there was something spooky happened. What happened? And I couldn't remember what it was. And I'm like, no, this was for the pod. Like, I need to remember what it was. And then I was like, 10 minutes later, air freshener. Just popped into my head.
That's wild. The iPad coming on
It
by
was the
itself
iPads,
would
pure loud as
that
well.
would freak me out.
It must have been like up full blast.
Yeah, that's scary. Mine was just nice, actually. It wasn't spooky. My kind of spooky happening this week was more that we've been getting my grandpa's house ready to put up for sale.
Oh,
So we
okay.
passed last Christmas. It's a long process.
Yeah.
And my dad's pretty much dealt with most of it himself, the paperwork and things. So a lot to deal with. And then between my cousins and my mum and dad, they've been really good at sorting out the house.
Yeah.
And I had to go over and pick them up. So they were pretty much like the photographer had been over from the estate agents to take all the pictures. So they were kind of like leaving it for the last time before it went into the hands of the estate agents, even though we don't know how long it'll take to sell, you know. It's now at that stage. And there's been constantly this gorgeous wee robin. But the weirdest thing about it, and it's always on my driveway,
Yeah.
I can actually like walk up to it. It does not get scared.
Doesn't move.
It'll move, like it'll go over and sit on the tree or a wall or something and like look over or just sit there, but it doesn't get scared. Like the door's banging, we open, my wee boy coming out and he'll shout, "Santa's Robin." He goes, I've been a good boy, Santa. I know, it's so cute. But I'm like, this Robin will not move. And the first time I saw it was the day I was going to pick up my mum and dad from his house. And I thought, oh, that's what I took it as. Like, that's Grandpa.
Him. Yeah, definitely.
So he's been around and he always liked to come to my house at Christmas. So I feel like he's definitely
he's there.
He's definitely around. So that's my spooky but very nice.
Yeah, that is a nice
No
little
crazy happenings like yours.
sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
But speaking of signs, we were actually talking about this. I think people really want to know a little bit more, dive a bit deeper into angel numbers, as we like to call them.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into this. Are they really angel numbers? What do they all kind of mean? So let's just dive into that.
Into it. So what's funny actually is on the way here, I for some reason took a wrong cut off on the motorway. I think I just wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
That part at like before the Kingston Bridge where the lanes all
Right, okay, yeah.
shut the
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I came off.
Oh yeah, those roadworks have been going on for ages in Glasgow.
Years
the
now.
M8 ones, yeah, years.
So I came off at the wrong one, took the George Square cut off instead of the Clyde Tunnel one, and I had to go away back on myself to get back to the exact same point on the motorway. Raging, obviously, stressed out,
That's a
raging.
pain.
Car pulls out in front of me. 111 ha. So
Oh
I
my
just took it
God.
as ha, really? Are you fucking shitting me?
Literally, as in like your angel spirit guides, if you want to look at it, are saying ha.
Ha.
Or what do you take that as?
No. So obviously at that point, so for me,
Also, hello if you're 111 ha. What a bloody registration
a
you've
good
got if you are
registration.
111 ha.
it was a good one, to be honest. So the ones, we've spoke about this before with the 1111 when I burst the bubble. The ones are, for me anyway, more about you being aware of your thoughts. So that connection to yourself. What am I thinking right now? Should I be trying to have a more positive mindset? So when I'm stressed out, road rage, annoyed with myself for messing up, 111, right, Toni?
Do you think it's almost
Rein
like
it
they're
in.
saying, ha, you know what you need to do?
Yeah, that is
Do you know
exactly
what it reminds
it
me
was.
of with a ha? See, like, I think it was it Mark Thorburn, the TikToker, and it was like, would you like a wee bag? Ha ha. Have you got a club card? Ha ha.
Ha-ha, yeah.
It reminds me of that because, like, every text message, it's a pure millennial thing.
I always say ha.
I always say ha ha.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, do you want to go soft play? Ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm honestly so bored in this house. Ha ha.
Like-
I've got nothing for dinner. Ha ha. And it's just, that's what it reminds me of. Like, just, it's almost like your angels are like, we're here. Ha.
Yeah, because that registration could have been like, their name could be Hannah Adams or something, do you know what I mean? But I'm taking it as, oh, you're having a wee laugh there, are you?
It's literally like, like they're playing you. You
Yeah.
come on at this junction and they're just like, what you like, Toni.
Yeah. But it then, because of that wee ha, made me be like, right, just, it's a joke, have a laugh it off. Like the fact that I had missed the cut off
bet
and
you
added
couldn't
an
believe
extra
it.
10 minutes onto my journey. But it was for me to get out of that negative thought process and into a more positive one. So for me, that's what the ones are. So if we look at, like you've just said, are they angel numbers? They're called angel numbers. People believe that they're coming from the angelic realm. But if we look at numbers as just numerology and them all having their own vibration, frequency, energy, then that's where the ones sit for. With me, it's that connection to self, your thoughts, manifestation. So what are your thoughts manifesting right now? So if you're constantly in that negative thought process, I'm going to be late now, I'm even later, like what's wrong with me, beating myself up in that moment, I'm going to attract more of that. I'm going to attract more of that negativity.
So if you're seeing those ones, just be very conscious of what you're thinking about.
It's asking you, what are you thinking about?
Because I think, and I don't know if this is a factor, but I think sometimes if I was having like a really negative day and I was thinking of, you know, again, like negative things, and I saw the ones, I'd be like, oh, but I'm fine.
Yeah. And that's just because you see there's the numbers.
So you just have to be a bit aware of
yeah,
what you're thinking, what you're manifesting in your life.
Or again, that's coming back to it depends how often you see it. So if you see it like 3 times in the one day, it's probably more than all right, it's just okay, it'll be fine. That's when you need to be like, right, what is this trying to tell me here?
And what could it be trying to tell you if you're seeing it constant?
You to get a grip of your
shift.
thoughts.
Okay.
Change that mindset.
So it's not always just, oh, my lovely grand's here watching over me because I've seen the ones.
Unless it is your number, like that is mine 111. So that might have been Bella, like, right, you absolute roaster.
Oh, God.
But like if you saw your 222, that's coming from
I would take
for
that
you. But yeah, the one vibration in general is all about like your thoughts, what you manifest, and connection to self, connection to the higher realms. So they're coming through and trying to kind of shift that within you.
Okay.
2's alignment. So when you do see 222, that is generally when, yes, things are going to be okay, you're on the right path, things are going the way they're meant to be going. Doesn't need to be 222, could be 22. Usually
That's
when you're
right.
just seeing more of the numbers, it's heightened. So like it's
I was going to ask that, does it matter how many of them you actually
stronger
see?
vibration.
Right.
Although I'm going to go into it because Kyle Gray has an entire book
I need
on
this.
angel numbers. So this actually, I'm pretty sure, goes from 0 to 999.
Oh my God.
And he has written a message for every number.
Right, that's so interesting. So just for example there, I just saw the number 162.
Yeah.
Why would you need to know the meaning of 162? Like how would you know is what I'm trying to say, is that was a message for you or something you had to look into? Because I will always screenshot if it's like 2255 or like synchronicities 1111, like, 1666.
Repeating numbers.
Repeating numbers. I would never think, I get in my car and say I see like 162. I wouldn't think, oh, what's that trying to tell me?
Yeah.
I would
so if you see that one, if it's the first time, you're not going to think anything of it.
Yeah.
If you see it when you get in the car and it's on your mileage, then you pull up outside somewhere and it's the door number, you might start to go, oh, I just seen that number already.
Okay.
Then you go somewhere else throughout the day and it's there again. That's when you go, wait a minute, what is this 162?
Or like 16.2 or something.
Anything.
Because I think that's another thing people maybe don't realise or forget. It can come up in different, it could have like a decimal point, it could be a date.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that in the last
that's
episode.
all in
like
here as well. Times, dates.
Yeah, times, dates.
I've actually got a client just now and he said to me, he came for his first session and we were talking about signs, synchronicities, and then came back for his second and he's like, I'm sure it's a number 74. I'm questioning whether it's 75 now, but I think it's 74. He's like, I keep seeing 74 everywhere. Like, it's not 77, it's 74. And I'm like, well, does it mean anything to you? Like, don't know, did your gran live at number 74? No. And I'm like, well, maybe this is just going to be something for you, because we've been asking for those signs. And he sent me a picture before his session the other day, and it was 74 on the side of like pallets or something like that. And he's like, it's literally everywhere. So that's when I had said to him, we'll look into the 7s and the 4s. So with these ones, Kyle Gray, obviously he is the angel whisperer, so he believes that these numbers are angel numbers and they're coming from the angels. So he's kind of, when writing this book, channeled messages from them. So I'm not sure if it's from the actual vibe, like the numerology side of it, or if it's more channeled messages.
Like you're saying, each number holds a value, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I think it'll be a mix of both, to be honest, even just as I'm scanning through here. It's not a book you would read from start to finish, obviously, it's just random messages. But I think he's using numerology as well as probably just channeling some messages. So 2's alignment. 3's for me are when it's all about support. So your guides, your spirit team, your loved ones, the universe, they are around you and supporting you. So if you see your 333, 333, 3 on its own, that's when you are like, right, they're around me. They're helping me right now. They see me. They know what I'm going through. They're working hard to help me. They are supporting you, kind of like cheering you on. The 4s are very similar, but it's a protection element with the 4s.
Right.
So like there's a lot of protection around you at that point energetically from them, or it could be a sign that you need to be protecting your energy more. So if you're in a bit of a situation where you feel like you're maybe getting taken advantage of, or work's really heavy and it's the same person that's constantly on your case, where's your boundaries? Where's your protection? Yeah. 5s, love the 5.
Yeah.
Changes.
I always remember that.
Yeah. So.
Because you always said that 5s are changes.
Yeah.
And it can be like that 1555 or 55, 555.
Yeah. And again, if it's time ones like that, so if you've got the 1 and 5 together, it's right, okay, what are you thinking about right now? What changes do you need to make? Yeah, so if you can remember the main word, so like alignment, changes, protection, support, the other ones I'll tell you, then you can feel into then what that would be with them mixed together. Does that make sense? Did
I ever tell you the story of being in Thailand and what they use 5 as?
No, I don't
like
think
on
so.
social media. So I can't even remember now how to count, and it's terrible, but basically 5 in Thai, or certainly where I was in Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
So in Thai, 5 is ha.
Okay.
So you say ha.
Oh, there it's at me again.
There it's at you again, ha. So on Facebook, there was a lovely little Thai lady that we met, and literally on like a Facebook update, instead of writing ha ha ha, they write 5555555. Because it's ha 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 ha. So like loads of things.
Crazy.
Lots of things she was typing. I have her as a friend on Facebook, and she would type in her language, and then I would see 5555 at the end, and
So
I'd be like,
numbers.
oh, she's laughing, and then I'd press like see translation, and it's a story, and then
That's
it
so
obviously doesn't
funny.
translate, it still says 5, but so they write
You know
555
what it
as ha 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 ha, because 5 is ha,
Ha.
and it's
That's
still a
crazy.
laughing noise,
Yeah.
but it's I just thought that's so funny.
Yeah.
So when I see 5s, I always think of her being like ha ha ha.
It gives
ha.
you that little.
But
yeah.
You always told me if you see
Changes.
5s, it's changes. So, and often I will see 2255. But nothing's changing. I'm clearly not thinking about what I'm thinking of.
No,
So-
but it could be. It's remember the 2s are alignment, so everything's okay just now.
Okay.
But changes could be coming.
So it's quite nice because you can take your own little messages from it and almost like practice reading yourself if that's something you're interested in,
Yeah.
I guess. Like feel into it.
If you go and Google an angel number, you're going to get about 100 different
That's right.
interpretations of it. So always just try and feel into, what does this feel like for me? And sometimes that can just be right, it's okay. That's just my little nudge that this is going to be okay. But if you know the energetics a little bit, that numerology side, then you
Numerology.
can connect in more.
Sixies always get a bit of a bad rep. People are always
I
thinking
know.
six
Wee Damien.
is the devil. And there was actually a night or maybe a few nights that all I was seeing was sixies or 1616 or I think something came up, it was like 2666, but there were sixies everywhere.
What did you say there? 616 or
1616, like I've seen 1616.
I'm going to see what his interpretation.
Yeah, there were
of
ones
it
and
is.
sixies. That's a good book. Again, that's like a wee dictionary of your numbers.
So 1616.
Yeah.
Take time to find balance in your life. You are being encouraged to slow down and consider your intentions carefully before proceeding further.
That's me. I don't slow
So
down.
that's
though.
nothing to do with the devil.
It's nothing to do with the devil. But I think like 666 in particular
It's got a bad rap.
Yeah, people always
Yeah.
think it's negative.
Yeah.
So
No.
what's the kind of numerology?
So my word for it is reflection. So if I see 666, it's either whatever I'm considering doing, whatever thought again is in my head, I need to think carefully about that. Like there's something I need to reconsider with that. I need to
Right.
reflect on, is that the best thing for me to do? Is that the right thing? So like that's asking you to slow down and be careful before you proceed any further. Like just reflect for a wee moment, pause. So it's just asking you to look at whatever. It's usually a bit of situation, isn't it? If you're not thinking about something when you see it, it's the main thing that's going on that day.
Yep.
If you're then constantly seeing it and
I
it's
think-
consuming you.
I think also when we go for a reading or when we see like that, we see numbers and then you look up the meaning, everybody can take something for it and a certain situation will come up straight away in your head.
Yeah.
Won't it? If somebody says, there's something you really need to consider
Yeah,
or there's
you'll
something,
think.
you go, I know what that is
Yeah.
straight away. Because again, it's your dominant thought, isn't it? Usually
Yeah.
if it's something quite big happening.
So Kyle Gray's 666 is halt, stop, no. Do not make any sudden decisions. Your ego has taken control and is leading the way to heartache and fear. But you can recover your power. Call in the light of God.
Light of God.
He's went into it a wee bit. It's like, right, okay. Now if we look at it, they're saying it as the devil. We just see that as like the dark, heavier energies. It's like, you're maybe going down that path when you shouldn't be. Let's pause, wait, move over there.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Sevens, I don't like this word, but luck.
Why do you not like the word luck?
Because if you are, I'm like, that was really lucky, or I've got loads of good luck right now, you're just waiting on shit to hit the fan, basically.
That's true.
Like, why is it good luck or bad luck? Why is it just not what's meant to be happening? Do
And
you
a
get
lot
me?
of people, I think, feel a bit funny about the word luck because they think I've worked really bloody hard to get where I am.
Yeah. So it can be a bit, it's not, I don't really feel like it's a nice energy.
So if people are seeing sevens, does that mean they're coming into good luck? Or
Well, that's what it says. Yeah, but if
But
you
it could
then
just be
frame
something
that
really
as
good for you.
Things, yeah, so it's
on the
more
way.
good things. Some people see the sevens as balance as well. So maybe the scales are going to tip a wee bit. It's going to get a bit better. Coming out the other side of something is the way I like to see it, rather than luck. Or you could look at that as manifestation, because people will see that luck thing as they've like attracted it.
yeah,
So your sevens could be like good things are going to come to fruition.
yep. No, that's nice.
Eights are abundance, which is also good. This links massively to financial gain. So if you see eights,
Is this the kind of never-ending,
the infinity
the
sign.
infinity? Because an 8 is just an infinity
Yeah,
sign
basically.
on its side.
So when I see the eights, I just always go straight to money. That's what it links to for me. And like, right, okay, don't be worrying about money, or money's going to come in, or that kind of thing. But if you're looking at abundance in general, that it's good. It's a really, really good sign to see the eights.
I remember asking once to see 3 8s and I did see them.
Yeah.
And again, it goes back to a few weeks ago we spoke about this, and that you can kind of make it a little bit of a game with the universe. You can go and say, show me this by this time. And I did that and I saw them. But to me, that didn't mean anything other than, okay, things are going to be all right and it's going to be on the right path because I had asked to see that. So that's a little bit different probably if you've asked. Yeah.
Again, it's what your intention is.
Okay.
If you're asking to see something, then you're just getting what you asked for. But if you're just seeing it, then is there something in that I need to see? It might just be, there's a angel number, like, thank you, universe.
Numerology.
But if you're seeing it more and more and more and more, then go and look up the meaning for it.
9s.
So this is a good one for where we're at right now, actually, because we are a year 9 right now. So when you add up the year, so 2025, it's number 9, isn't it? Yeah. Questioning myself. You looked at me a bit like, because if I was crazy there, I'm like,
I'm
oh no,
at
is it a 9?
No, it is. It's 5 and 4, and then the 0's a 0. It's 9.
So 9, this is a year 9. 9s are all about endings, cycles, ending, things coming to completion. So the year 2025, no, it doesn't mean the world's going to end.
No.
What's
I'm
that
thinking
face?
999. The number we phone. That's awful.
Emergency.
The kind of connotations is ending.
Yeah. You wonder, why is that 999 exactly? Who's made that? Anyway, whole
Should
different
be
podcast.
555. Changes,
yeah. So 9s are all about completion. So right now, especially this month, this is what we're focused on. Like, things are coming to completion for everybody. And the 1s, then because it is that, like, fresh, new, we're going into a year 1 next year. 2026 is a year 1.
Is that because it adds up to 10?
10. So 1 and 0 is 1.
How does that then come into, like, angel numbers? To take it you don't have a 1010? Is that just then going into...
Well, you do in angel numbers, but not when it comes to...
Because in Kyle Gray's book, you've got like a 1, 2, 3 and a...
Yeah, there's loads.
There's everything.
But for life numbers and life path numbers and year numbers, it only goes up to 9.
Right.
The 1 and 0 would then become a 1 again. So we are ending this year, as we do every year, and going into a new year. But next year, the whole year is about new beginnings, starting things fresh.
Okay.
So the 9s, when you see them, are mostly like things coming to an end.
Probably quite refreshing to hear for some
completion.
people in 2025. Just, again, I can't say I've had the worst year at all, but by looking at Facebook, Instagram,
how
TikTok,
heavy.
there are a lot of heavy energies, and there are a lot of people saying that they cannot wait for this year to end because of...
How it's been.
Do you know off the top of your head, was it a year of the snake as well? Was it a snake year or something?
Yeah, and we're going into the horse.
Because we're kind of shedding that skin.
Year 9.
I have big... What's the word? I have big...
Oh, I don't know, because I don't know what you're going to say.
expectations.
Oh, yeah.
I speak for a
For
living.
next year?
For next year. Honestly, how bad is that? I speak for a living. I can't think of my words. I have huge expectations for 2026. I'm not going to lie. Because the shedding skin, the getting rid of...
Yeah. And the
everything in
horse is all about
2025.
power. So you're stepping into that freedom, power, lots
Nice.
of changes. So yeah, the 9s, endings, which links in massively with the snake, shedding skin. It's completion. If you don't like seeing the word ending, completion.
Completion.
Things are coming to completion.
So you'd recommend that book, definitely?
Yeah, I would. And again, you could use it the way that we use my guidance book. Like, you could just open it and go, oh, there's the first one that I see. Doors to abundance and opportunity are swinging open. It's time to stand in the spotlight and shine.
Woo!
So there's a wee message. Do you get me? It
Yeah.
doesn't need to be...
And would you say don't look at this for every number you see? Could you look up a clock and you see 11 and 12 and 1 and 2? And would you just say like that if you're seeing them either repetitive numbers or the same numbers quite
and
often
over.
have a
Yeah,
little look
have a
instead.
look.
Because otherwise you'll be looking every door you pass.
Yeah,
1, 2,
exactly.
3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Looking at everything.
And he does. He's got the times and everything in there. He's got a wee bit as well about what we've just spoke about. So what the vibration of the number is, the times. So once you've looked at it once, you're going to get,
Yeah.
you're going to remember it. It's kind of like I was talking about the kind of dictionary, symbolic dictionary I've got. Once something like that comes in, you don't forget it.
Yeah.
The more you see it, you remember.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the only thing with it is it angels? I saw a guy having a wee rant on TikTok the other day.
Not like people to rant on TikTok.
Not at all. That's a very heavy,
It is. Honestly,
dense app,
that
by
is
the way.
like one reason I did not post on TikTok for a long time was because I
Yeah.
just felt like there was a lot of negativity
Yeah.
no matter what people were posting.
No.
Instagram seemed to be the really positive
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Facebook was more for like connection and linking people's businesses up.
Yeah.
And TikTok, and I don't know if it was because there were a younger generation on there or if it was because it was a newer app and people just thought they could say what they wanted, but the hate some people were getting or some things, and I just
Yeah.
thought there's no need to actually come out and say those comments.
Although I don't know, because a lot that have been hating on us are the older generation on TikTok, by the looks of it.
Do we
I'm
think
not
that's
even
an entitlement role?
Blaming the younger ones. I'm blaming the older generations here. Yeah, so I seen a guy ranting and he was saying it's not coming from angels, blah, blah, blah. Like, I cut it off because I was like, not
Yeah.
feeling what he's feeling. For me, again, it comes down to it's coming from the light. It's coming from that energy that is around us. If you believe in angels more than anything else, it's coming from the angels. If you believe that 222 is coming from your auntie, it's coming from your auntie. Some people will just believe it's coming from the universe. Take whatever you feel it's coming from.
Yeah.
But they've just developed the name angel numbers over the years. A lot of people just refer to it as number sequences
Yeah.
or repeated
Repetitive.
numbers.
Yeah, repeating numbers. I
just
see them all
another
the time
sign.
when I'm in the studio and like putting in songs, and it'll be 222, and
Yeah.
next minute I look up and it's like 1111.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like I
Even
like to
if
pay
you just
attention.
Googled angel numbers, I'm sure if you go to images, it comes up, like you can get, I've got one in my studio and it's like 111, 222, 33, like the numbers are there and
yeah.
it gives you a little definition,
Like a wee
like I've just
synopsis.
said. So even if you just Google that right now, if you're listening and you want to see what I've just said, it'll come up there and that will just stick in your head or screenshot it, and then you've got that you can just look at whenever you see 1122. You can then go, oh right, okay, so I need to think about my thoughts right now, but things are going to be okay. This is still the right way to go.
And how would you ever know if it was like a spirit coming through? Would you just kind of sense it, or would you just feel like you would know? Because I think some people go, oh, I see my ones, that means I've got a loved one with me in spirit.
Yeah, again, I think it's just going to come down to what you are feeling in that moment. If I see a certain number, I believe it's coming from Bella because it's like the 25, I think, comes from her. Birthday is the 25th of October. She was born in 1925. So the 2 and 5
So she
is
was
just her.
25, 10, 25.
Yeah, she would have
So
been
she's-
100 this year.
Oh.
I know. She would have just had her 100th birthday.
But I automatically just thought they were like 10, 10, 10. But this is me going even more complicated. But it's because I'm going like 2 5s are 10, 10 then 2 5s are 10.
Yeah,
100.
100. Yeah. Me, Bella.
We need to do like a Bella Centenary podcast episode and just tell all the stories about her.
Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that.
'Cause she's got lots of... Oh, actually, these are called Bella.
Oh, really?
These are my
Your
Swarovski Bella earrings, yeah.
Oh, see, she's with us.
Always with us.
Always here.
But it's good for, I think a lot of people have been very interested in numbers.
numbers
and people
are
have,
massive.
have messaged and stuff about seeing them. And also, the girl that I spoke about a few weeks ago, Karen,
Yeah.
said that she forgot to tell us that it's a book called it's called We Are All Witches, Bad Woman to Live By.
Ooh.
By Mary Kidd. Mairi, is that Fari or Mary? Oh, I never know. We're all witches.
It's both.
bad woman to live by. So that is one that I'm definitely going to have to add on to the wee kind of gift guide, or maybe have a little look at first.
Do you know what's actually really funny? I need to say it.
What?
You've just asked that question, Mary, whether it's Vary or Mary. My friend Mary, who will listen to this, is actually called Vary, but has went by Mary her whole life because she just hates correcting people. And she's like, I want to be Vary again.
Oh no.
And I'm like, it's going to be so hard. And she's like, no, people that call me Mary can call me Mary, but if she's introducing herself to people from now on, she's going to call herself Vary. And you've just said that. So I think that's
quite a good
a
one.
wee confirmation for her.
She could also then be Barry or Gary or Harry. So she's got, she has a few to choose from. Well, we do a little, what are we doing this week? A card pull? Are we going to do because last week, if you missed it, we did a little pull from Toni's book.
Yeah. No, just go back to my cards.
Go back to your cards this week, okay.
Mix it up a wee bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, they're all falling out. I bet they're all saying,
maybe it's
Amber,
like,
you need
no, don't
a
be
coffee.
using the cards, Toni. Shut up.
What? Oh my God, it's the snake. It's the snake. And we were
Literally.
just talking, and it's number 6, and we were just talking about it being the year of the snake. So I'm suggesting that this means we are shedding old skin and old habits and looking at, don't know, new ones. Toni, take it away.
So this is your little nudge to let go. So whether it's the old habits, even I feel like there's a bit of letting go of self. I feel like a lot of people maybe are going to be switching up, like stepping into that, not that new version of themselves, but do you know what I mean? There's a bit of letting go of who they are. Reflect, the 6.
There we go. See how easy it is to start to come up with some kind of, might not be very accurate, but a little reading.
But it's what it means for you. So you just took it there. So what habits do you need to let go of?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot.
So yeah, I think this is just massive confirmation as well of everything we've just said. We are all coming to a point this year where it is letting go. This is your sign to just release whatever you do not want to take into next year with you, because next year is going to be bigger and better. We're not having any of that negative energy with us.
Nope.
Bigger and better, but you need to let go. A lot of the time, it's us holding on. Like you think, like, oh yeah, I'm going to stop that, I'm going to let that go, but you're still gripping on. Like you don't want to let go of whatever
like
it is.
What?
Anything. People, situations, habits. Yep. There's something in you that is still holding on to it, which is why you're not.
I said for 2026, and I actually think it kind of ties in with that, like shedding old skin, reflecting. I said I'm just going to stop people pleasing. I really am, and it doesn't even. It's not even like being a pushover, but it's just burning myself out.
Definitely.
To say yes to a catch up, or yes to something, or this, that. Yeah, I'll do it. It's actually just saying, you know, who comes first? Like, literally me and my son. Like, that's who comes first to me. That little family unit, obviously, right? But I'm like, I'm with him.
Callum.
Yeah, I'm with him all the time. So I'm like, he needs to have the best version of me.
Yeah.
Like, I have to start just being a bit more resilient to, like, for him and for me to be able to say, actually, no. But I also mean even like taking him to wee things.
Yeah.
When I'm getting to my bed at 2:30 in the morning and saying, but I will take him to book bag at 10, or I'm going to go to toddlers at 9:30, and I turn up to toddlers at 9:30 and I'm like, I've not even had a drink of water, I've not had my wee ginger shot this morning, I've not had coffee, I've not had breakfast, I'm so knackered. And then I'm like, who am I actually here for? He's burning energy, but he could also burn it in the house.
Yeah. He knows no different.
We'll have a lovely little New Year's Day episode though coming out in a few weeks, so we can discuss all of the New Year situations and something probably maybe a little
more
bit
about that. Yeah.
controversial as well to do with New Year. So we'll get into that in a few weeks' time. But in the meantime, thank you so much for listening, watching. We actually never ask. Share. Please share. Share clips.
Share the clips.
Share away
Get
messages.
It out there. Mm-hmm.
Tune to the Moon Pod, TikTok and Instagram, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.